guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla. If this is your first time here. Oh, I have a special guest.
Me.
The one, the only. She's the only Katy on Instagram, you guys. Goals.
Do you know how many DMs I get for Katy Perry though?
Really?
So many.
How'd you do that?
I'm
do you have
that's
the plug?
not me. I know.
You're famous, girl. Goals. We're here at our house in Hidden Hills. Drake is her neighbor. He's like right down the street.
So
that was a good one.
That was really good.
I was actually thinking about that.
Yeah. Was that what you were doing on your way here?
I was thinking about like little like one-liners.
You got a lot of stuff done on your way here.
I know.
It's a little alarming.
How should I start this?
You talk about how we started keto. Literally, like we had a text conversation about it.
Oh yeah, yes.
We decided to do it together.
Yes, that's what happened. So basically, I was like ready to start a diet. Like I gained weight. I felt fluffy.
Like something.
Anything.
Different.
And then, wait, did I text you? No, you text me and you're like, have you heard of keto? And I literally Googled it and right away I started. I started that day.
I have never had such a quick conversation. It was literally like, I worked on John for a few weeks to get him to want to do it.
Yeah.
And it was literally like, have you heard of keto? And she's like, okay, I'm going to start tonight.
And I started that day.
Yeah.
And then 20 pounds later.
Yeah.
Thanks, Katy.
You've been killing it, bro. I'm like, damn.
Thank you.
Okay, so we started the diet together 3 months ago. And we've really been liking it. So like we're really excited about it, but we get so many questions on it. So Shayla last week was like, you want to film a Q&A? And I was like, yeah. So
it's like every single video that I upload, I have questions about keto. And I feel like this is just like the easiest way.
Yeah.
And because you and I have different body types and we've kind of had the same experience and the same results, I feel like it was important to do this.
Yeah.
We're doing this for you guys.
Yeah. And I feel like it's like two different perspectives.
Yeah.
Also, you know, so
definitely.
It's like you'll get two different perspectives today on how our bodies have responded to it.
Yes.
And stuff like that.
I feel like we just like need to jump into it.
Yeah. Let's get started.
And make more eye contact like that.
Like direct eye contact.
Yeah, direct eye contact.
Okay.
Katy's eyes are like brown with like a little bit of green. That's how close we are right now. I just
you can see that deep into my eyes.
Yeah, I just saw it deep into her eyes. All right, so I guess I'll start first. This has to be a good one. The first one like has to be a good one.
It's to set the tone.
It has to set the tone. Okay, maybe it won't. We'll do something lightweight. What's your daily net carb? I got asked that a lot actually. Mine's like under 11 grams.
Under 11
or
daily.
15.
I don't count my macros, but I would say it's definitely under 20.
Under 20 for sure.
When I go really hardcore, like some weeks I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be home, let's do this. I feel really motivated.
Yeah.
It's like less than 10.
I know, it's not a lot of carbs.
It's not a lot.
So when I first started keto, I got the Keto app. And I think I put you onto that too.
Yeah.
And you put in your weight and everything, and it kind of tells you how many carbs you should have, how much fat, how many calories. So I kind of use that to keep track. And then now I have an idea of how much I should and shouldn't eat. So I feel like after a couple months on keto, you kind of know, I need to stay under 2,000 calories. You just know.
I feel like in your first 2 months, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
You're adjusting to it so much. It's not like, oh, month 1, I'm gonna eat less than 10 grams a day. There's no way I could have done that.
Yeah.
I don't think. So it's like the first 2 months was really just getting your body adjusted, getting your mind adjusted, and then you start to get less hungry. That happened
pretty fast for me.
So it seems like really wild. Like I couldn't have done it in my first few weeks or anything like that, but it happens over time.
Yeah, for sure. All right, for sure. This has to be a good one, Katy.
Okay.
We're relying on you right now.
Well now it's like
the pressure's on.
Okay, after being on keto for this long, do you still go through feeling dumb phases? I don't know if you
I've never felt dumb in my life.
It's like the keto, like when we first started, John and I did a video together and we were just like, oh my God, we just feel so dumb. Like it's like Keto Flu kind of, where you're just foggy. Foggy is a better term.
When I started fasting, like the first few days of fasting, I feel like I was feeling a little foggy, and then all of a sudden I was crystal clear. It's
definitely not a long period of time, and it's only if like you eat something that you shouldn't eat, maybe like the next day.
Exactly.
That you'll feel that way. But if you eat like this very consistent, you never really feel that feeling again.
I feel like we should talk about the Keto Flu because everyone asked. So, okay. Every time I go on a trip and come home, I get the Keto Flu every single time. And it lasts like 2 days. Well, like 1.5. So the first day I'll just feel It's hard to describe. It's almost like you just feel like really exhausted, tired, drained, almost like you're coming down with something. Like you just want to lay on the couch all day. You just don't have energy. And then it goes away. It's nothing that's, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I think once you can pinpoint what it is,
yeah,
you know how to fix it. Like we usually know it's electrolytes.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I'll add like salt to my water too.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, keto flu for me was so bad in the
beginning. You had it bad.
I had it so bad, you guys. It was like, I also vlogged about it too, but it was literally the first 2 or 3 mornings.
Yeah, I remember.
There was like a 2-hour period in the morning where I was in bed, like it was really hot outside and I was in bed under the blankets shivering, felt like I was gonna throw up, couldn't eat anything.
I'm all laughing. I'm lost.
Like it sounds so dramatic, but it's because I ate so, like I used to eat really, really like not good.
You ate like more carbs.
I ate all carbs.
Yeah.
So I was on an all carb diet basically before.
Yeah. I feel like if you eat a lot of carbs and then start keto, it's like you get the flu a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Than others.
It was, I had the worst out of John. You were kind of like.
I was like, I'm fine. I feel pretty good.
You're like, girl.
I didn't really get it like until I traveled and then came home and went back on keto. Yeah. All right, let me see what y'all got for me over here. Okay. Have you noticed a difference in your hair, skin since starting keto weight loss?
I have.
Yeah, you have.
I have. My skin, like, I haven't had a large breakout since I started. And for me, it used to be at least once a month I would get something like here, either my time of the month or even any other time. Like, literally in this area, I would guaranteed have something, and I feel like I haven't broken out since then. I always
lucky.
I always knock on wood when I say that, but I feel like the texture of my skin's getting better too.
Yeah, that's like the first thing I noticed was the texture, but I was breaking out. Like I feel like the first 2 months of keto, I was breaking out really bad, and then this past month, my skin's like cleared up so much, and I feel like it looks moist. I love
your skin always looks bomb though. Kind of like.
No, it doesn't. I was like when we went to
you were breaking out, and I'm like.
When we went to Ibiza, I had like breakouts here, but that was probably from traveling too. But now my skin just like looks like.
I feel like it just like looks. I don't even know how to describe it.
Moist.
It just looks better.
Moist.
Yeah.
Moist.
Nasty. You know, it was funny. I actually like didn't want to believe that my skin would get better on it. Like
your skin looks bomb.
I felt like, thank you. I felt like it was kind of like, oh, okay, sure, you know?
Yeah.
But I've definitely noticed a bit, after 3 months now, I'm like, okay, I can say with confidence that it's because of that.
Look at yourself.
Look at yourself.
Glowing. I'm all right. I'm okay. All right, next question.
Okay.
I feel like I should have wore like a bright lip. You're like killing it over here.
Thanks. I've been feeling a lot of colors lately, you know?
I've noticed.
Trying to branch out.
Maybe it's keto.
It could be keto.
Might be keto.
Okay, I feel like this is a good one.
Yes.
What is the hardest part about keto dieting for you? I have like a couple things. Go ahead.
For me,
yeah, I already know what yours is.
Being social. You know, like I like to go out. I like to have a glass of wine, and I like to eat. You know, like I like to go out and do what everyone else is doing, and it's hard. Like on the keto diet, it's like you have to really put limitations on yourself. Like I can't eat whenever I want. I can't drink alcohol I could drink alcohol during the week, but I'm choosing not to just so I can stay consistent because I don't want to gain the weight. And that's like the hardest. That's honestly been the hardest for me. Just going to Karen's party. Yeah. I'm sober, you know?
You were like, hey.
I was like, hey, I'm sober. Yeah.
I feel like you don't really realize how much everything you do revolves around eating or drinking until you stop doing it so regularly. I think I just really enjoy eating. Like, since I really didn't start fasting until this week or last week, and I was just like kind of bored. Like, man, I would really love to eat right now. You
get bored.
It's a little bit boring. I think working from home kind of like, it's hard to not just go snack. I'm a huge snacker. Like, that's my thing. So
yeah, snacking, just not eating, not putting anything in your mouth it's like a habit.
Yeah, it's a habit.
It's like that you need to break, and that's really hard. And so many of us just snack like all day.
Like I know for me, not diets I've done before, but just like the way of eating, it's like you're supposed to eat like 7 meals a day or whatever.
Yeah, no.
So I was always like, oh, I should eat so I don't get hungry.
Yeah.
You know, like all day long. And then this is just like the complete opposite of everything you ever thought you should do kind of thing. You know?
I feel like this teaches you like, are you hungry? Like it really teaches you to listen to your body. Keto does. And really just like, sometimes I'm like, ooh, I want to eat. But then I ask myself, am I hungry? And I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it really, like you're in tune with your body on the keto diet.
So in tune. Look at, you're so deep.
Let's see what we got here. Les asked me like 15 questions, you guys. And they were like actually like serious questions.
He needs to know.
Is exercising more intense or difficult on keto in the beginning or throughout? Wait, was it hard for you at first?
I didn't work out. I read in like a bunch of different places that the first week is going to be really tough, so you shouldn't even work out.
Yeah.
I didn't work out the first week.
I worked out, and I feel like it was hard, but it wasn't like, the first week of keto wasn't that hard working out for me. It was the first week of fasting because I had nothing in my stomach, and I'm so used to eating like a banana, oatmeal, something before I work out. So that was really hard, and I had no energy. So I'm boxing, and my trainer's like kind of worried about me because I have no energy. He's like, dude, you can't like keep doing this, like, you know. And I think once your body gets adjusted, it's fine. But the first week is kind of hard, but it's nothing that you can't like
power through.
You know, I think
I didn't power through it.
You didn't do it. You just didn't do it. I feel like you could have though.
I don't know. I mean, my keto flu was bad, girl. Like I was in a bad place, okay? But I really just, I don't know. It was like a mental decision that I made to just power through it, even though, you know, I wasn't working out. I wasn't boxing every day, okay? But
look at your arms, damn. They're like hella like toned.
Oh,
like look at the cuts right there. Like it's right here.
Thanks.
I'm like looking, I'm like, oh geez.
But working out after, like, I really got into it. Even the first, I'd say it took like 2 full weeks to really adjust, like to where I felt normal again, completely normal. But after that, my workouts in the morning, I feel so much more like alert,
I love
awake.
it.
Like I feel so much stronger than I did. I feel like I can lift more. Like it's really weird.
Yeah, I feel
weird.
better.
Yeah.
I feel like, well, for me, fasting and then working out, like my stomach is just like on flat because of that. Flat.
Your stomach is a little flat.
flat.
I think we need to answer the cheat meal one because everybody's asking about cheating.
Oh gosh.
We need to answer this. All right. How often do you guys have cheat days or cheat meals? I think it's very important to say.
Let them know, Katie.
First of all, we kept each other strong for the first, like, we texted like every single day about like different, like, what are you eating?
We text
how are you
every
feeling?
day anyway.
Yeah, but we literally did not cheat at all for the first 2 months. Like,
you can't cheat.
Nothing.
And I think even like, I think we were afraid to cheat because
we didn't want to go back.
Yeah, we didn't want to go back. So like anytime like we had a temptation, we would text each other like, oh my God, like I just want this or but you can't cheat. You cannot. Do not cheat.
Yep.
Ever. Like, don't do it. Do not do it. Because you're not breaking a habit.
Yeah. I think for me, what made it like possible, I remember when John first started, he was like, oh, I'm just going to try and eat less carbs, but not, you can't, like, I mean, you can, I'm sure you can, but it's way harder in my opinion if I were to just eat less bread, rice, and pasta in the beginning rather than just cutting it all to like going cold turkey, because you still get those like sugar, what is it, like a sugar high, sugar cravings, like the process, whatever
you get
goes
the cravings,
on.
It's just easier to say, just say no.
Just say no. If it's what you want to do, I think that was like the biggest thing, was to literally cut it 100% in the beginning. To get you like fully into it, because then you're like, man, I just went through all this, like I'm feeling so good, I don't want to eat that, even though you want to, you don't.
And then you'll get keto flu again.
Like
you don't do that.
I can't.
So when we were in the Hamptons, they had pizza one night, and I was so hungry because I'd been drinking. I just ate the pepperoni off the pizza. That's how, like, you have to be that dedicated. Like, I ate the cheese and the pepperoni. I just scraped it off and ate it.
I wish I could have seen that. That would have been like a really.
It was. And I felt like really guilty afterward, okay? But it's like if you're tempted, just, that's kind of like not cheating, but it is cheating. Like scraping off the toppings, you know? So if you're ever tempted, just scrape off the toppings.
Just scrape off the toppings. Is that your new motto in life?
Yeah,
just scrape off the toppings?
Just scrape it, girl.
So after those 2 months, I've had days, I've had a couple times, I think it was really only when I was in Florida. I was so tired. I was just kind of like, you know what? I kind of did whatever. I didn't eat like a bowl of pasta or anything like that, but I had a piece of key lime pie, and I was eating crab cakes while I was out there, which I know has...
It's a little bit.
Yeah, it's not like the worst thing, but I was just kind of like, I guess I was just like lazy.
Yeah.
But when I got home, I went like super deep back into it again. So.
Did you get the keto flu when you got home?
It took me like remember it took me like 5 days to really feel like super motivated again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I kind of like slowly like tiptoe my way back into it, and it took me like 5 days. So I was like, oh shit, this feels good.
So maybe you had the keto flu for like 5 days.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like when I first started, because I would know, but.
Oh, I cheated when we went to Cabo for Les's birthday, but it was like 3 bites of cake, which, I mean, that was like the only thing I've ever cheated with, like really like hardcore cheated with, and I felt very guilty after.
I think when we cheat now,
it's like different, right?
It's when we cheat now, it's like just kind of like
just being lazy with it.
Yeah, but not eating a burger and fries or something like that.
No, don't do that. Don't ever do that, you guys. I kind of want like a funny question. Like, where's the funny?
Oh, I got one for you.
Where are the funny ones? Yes.
I think this one's for Shayla.
Uh-oh.
Keto rhymes with Cheeto. How do you not want some? How do you not want some chips every time you say keto?
So last night, I don't even like Cheetos. First off, I'm not like a chip person. That's like not my thing. But last night, the freaking Cheeto commercial with the gecko kept coming on over and over and over, and I just wanted it on my tongue. I just wanted the saltiness of the Cheetos on my tongue, and I never have those type of cravings. But maybe it's because keto rhymes with Cheeto. I don't know.
If a Cheeto was in front of you, would you have done it at that moment? Like if it popped through the TV?
No, because I was fasting.
No.
But like if I had something to drink, I probably would have licked it. You know. I did that in Mexico. I was licking the tortilla.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't want to eat it. And it was so good.
That is like on another level. Like I don't know if you should tell people.
I know. So like in Mexico, they made like handmade tortillas. Oh my god. And they had like little burn marks on them. Yeah. You know what I mean? They were like super authentic. Hard. And I was just like, yeah, wow. Les was judging me too.
What a mom. I would have judged you too if I was there.
It tastes so good. It was worth it. And I could say I didn't eat it, you know? Gosh, I'm so loud, huh?
I'm really loud too. I think it works.
Oh, okay, good.
All right. What is the hardest diet you've ever tried?
Not this one.
No, I already know which one it is.
I don't even think I've what other diets have I tried?
I would say, I always call it the fitness diet.
Oh yeah, the fitness diet.
I just call it fitness diet, where it's like, eat grilled chicken, like steamed vegetables, and brown rice. And eat like 4 or 5 times a day.
What every trainer tells you. This is like low-key
literally
throwing a little shade, but what every trainer tells you to do, and it's wrong. Okay.
I was so hungry like starving all the time, but I'm like, this has to be working. Like it must be something good. Yeah. But I don't think I ever really, I lost like initially when I first did it, when I was a little bit heavier, I lost some of the weight, but then it was just like,
you're just there.
Yeah.
I feel like if you have a fast metabolism and like you want to put on muscle, that seems like that diet would work. Doesn't it seem like that? Because it's like you need to like eat a little bit more carbs to pump up your body. Like I've noticed people who I guess are naturally like super thin, and it's hard for them to put on weight. I feel like that kind of works for them. I don't know. That never worked for me. Like carbs in my life, like just in my body, my body doesn't respond well to it.
I just remember.
It makes me mad thinking about it, honestly. I'm
like
over
how
here
long
like.
You did that for?
Yeah. But like I've never been like heavy on carbs. I blame Les because we went out to eat a lot. You know, when we first started dating and I gained weight. Look at
no resentment whatsoever.
Look at hella mad. Like, but I've done no carb before, and that's just the best thing.
Yeah.
Like it kind of makes me mad like when trainers are like, eat all this food. No.
I think that was like the hardest thing I ever did because I was so hungry all the time. I was like,
yeah,
and I felt like I was cooking all the time too, like nonstop, trying to make all that.
No one needs to eat that much food. That's all I'm saying.
I was hungry, man. Oh, a super lean diet. I guess that's what it's called.
Ooh, this is kind of a good one. How do you make sure to incorporate all your fats? We have to talk about fats.
Yeah.
Because when I first started keto, I was eating bacon, like a lot of bacon, like 7 pieces a day. And it's like yes, it's keto approved, but that's like not healthy. You know, it's like not healthy to eat freaking pork,
hella bacon,
every morning. And I was doing that. And when I cut that, actually, I feel like that's when I started to lose weight. But like healthy fats are like avocados,
coconut oil,
avocado oil,
MCT oil powder. It's not actually, a lot of the healthy fats are not actually in food. I noticed. It's literally like
coconut
oils and stuff like that.
Natural oils,
yeah. So I think that's one thing, like, people are like, oh, I need to eat like hella bacon and cheese.
No.
Which is not really the case.
I don't even eat bacon or cheese anymore. Yeah. Like sometimes like a little cheese, but like that's not a part of my daily diet, you know.
I had a bacon in my omelet when I went out to breakfast the other day.
Oh, that's probably so good. Was it good or
It
no?
was really good. But
that's
the first time I've had bacon in like a month. But before that, when I first started it, you're trying to adjust so much and you're feeling so hungry not hungry all the time, but you're just feeling like, what can I possibly do? So like bacon was like a coping mechanism in the beginning a little bit. Was. But
do you think they'll think we're yelling at them? Like, don't eat this. Are we? I mean,
don't you usually yell? Like,
yeah, I'm very bossy. I'm very bossy.
I feel like
that's kind of your thing.
Yeah,
is that my thing?
Like what you do.
No, but really, you know what's crazy? So I was eating freaking 7 pieces of bacon. I'm not even lying. 7 pieces of bacon, 4 eggs, cheese, and a half avocado. And that was like I had 2 meals. That was my first meal of the day. And then Katie went on a diet. Well, not really a diet. A meal plan from Thomas DeLauer. And her portions were so small, and that kind of forced me to like reevaluate like what I was eating. And I cut that down to like 4 pieces of bacon, and then eventually I just eliminated bacon and cheese and eggs. And that's when I feel like I really saw, I guess I broke through my plateau with that.
Yeah, I feel like it happens over time too. Like it's not going to be in the very beginning. Yeah. Like in the beginning, we were eating a lot of bacon, a lot of cheese, like
a lot
omelets.
Of food.
Yeah, a lot of omelets and stuff in the morning. And now, like yesterday was when I had an omelet when I went out to breakfast. That's the first time I've had breakfast in
a long time. Like
probably maybe a month.
Yeah. I feel like the first month is like you're going to eat more calories, just more of everything. Mm-hmm. And then the second month, it's like you kind of cut everything in half and you're starting to really figure out what you can and can't eat. And then the third month, because we're in the third month.
Yeah, third month.
It's like you kind of just know, like, okay, you have your routine down, but don't expect to go from eating like your normal 5 meals a day or whatever it is to eating what we're eating right now. Mm-hmm. Like you have to go through that process.
Yeah, it's definitely, you know what it was too? I remember all of a sudden, like we would go to work out in the morning to the gym and then we would come back and make breakfast. It was just like a routine.
A routine, yeah.
And then literally it was like one day we were like, I'm not hungry after our workout. And so we didn't make breakfast because we weren't hungry, which is a lot of times you just eat out of habit.
Yeah.
You're not even hungry, but you just eat. So we would have breakfast and then it just kind of started happening every day. Like we weren't hungry after a workout. We saved like, an hour every morning.
It saves you money, this diet.
It saves time.
Time and money. Like I feel like I don't eat as much. Ooh.
Is that a little acid reflux?
A little acid reflux happening. That happens. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, like I don't eat as much. It saves me money. Keto saves you money, okay?
Is it possible to be vegetarian and keto? I'm having a hard time feeling full.
Avocados, girl.
Yeah, I feel like there's this huge, I don't know if it's a misconception, but like everybody thinks that all you do on keto is eat like hella bacon, hella cheese, meat, lots and lots of meat.
It's like all meat, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's just like, oh my God, all you eat is bacon. And I'm not gonna lie, in the first month I ate a lot of meat.
I was eating 7 pieces a day. Like, it was bad.
But now I eat so much less meat than what I used to eat. Like, way less meat than what I used to eat.
I don't even eat meat, really. I eat fish.
Yeah, so we eat a lot of fish. I don't really eat any red meat, except when I do, like, burgers.
Yeah.
I do burgers from time to time, with no bun, obviously, but...
Ground turkey, do you have that?
Oh, I don't have ground turkey yet.
Yeah, me neither.
But you eat, like, a lot of lean meat. You can eat a lot of lean meat and do... Oh, well, that's not vegetarian.
Yeah, that's not vegetarian. You can have grains, like hemp seeds, chia seeds.
I know there's like YouTubers that do a lot of like raw, like vegetarian style keto stuff too.
They're so lean.
Yeah, they do eat literally only healthy fats, like
avocado, coconut oil, MCT oil. It's totally doable.
Yeah, I mean I haven't done it personally, but I know just from seeing how much.
Me neither, but you could do it.
But you could do it. I know just from seeing how much less meat I eat now. I remember when I first said I was doing keto, a lot of people were like, oh my God, you're eating so much meat. Like, that's so bad for you. And it's like, I actually eat way less meat now than what I used to. So I think it can be done. You'd have to do, like, your research to figure out where you get, like...
Yeah, just Google it, you know?
But you eat a lot less protein on this diet.
Yeah, I feel like 1 meal a day has protein. That's it, right?
Or you could do, like... I did a lot of protein shakes in the beginning, too, when I was just, like... I knew I needed something, but I didn't know what it was. So I would have like one of my plant fusion proteins. Plant-based protein, and it doesn't have any added sugar in it or anything. So
those are also good when you're on the go.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, oh crap, I have a meeting or whatever. Boom. Plant-based protein.
You do like a scoop of protein, and then I would put the MCT oil powder, which is like the healthy fats, in that, and you shake it up, and that's like your protein and your fats. And then you just
with water, or do you do with coconut? Water. I would do coconut milk because I have a sweet tooth, so I mean it's not sweetened, but it just makes me feel some type of way. So you know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Let me breathe. Sometimes when I like film, I don't breathe. Yeah, like I'm like. Did
you just snort a little bit?
Oh, okay, this is a good one.
Okay, we got a good one.
Is intermittent fasting required when you do the keto diet? No, right? It's not, but it's like suggested. It's good. It's really good for you. I feel like, okay, let's talk about this for a second because I think there's a misconception, okay?
You're starving yourself?
that you're starving yourself, or that you have to fast as soon as you start keto. And I didn't start fasting until, I think it was like the 4th week, or maybe even a month and a half. Like you have to give yourself time to get used to the diet before you start fasting, if you fast. And it just has to be like, for me, it helps me control what I'm eating. That's why I like fasting. I just love it. Like I like how my body feels. I wake up, my stomach is like flat. And everybody's different. Like every body is different. Okay, so you just have to kind of do what's comfortable for you. I tried it and I was like, ooh, I love it. You know? So
she definitely was like fasting way before me. I haven't been doing it consistently at all. I did it like a few times here and there, and then last week was the first time that I really was like, I stopped eating at like 6 or 7 o'clock every night, and then I didn't eat until 11 or 12 the next day.
I was like your cheerleader. I was like, yes. Yeah. I was like, yes, it's the best. You're going to love it.
There was one day I did like a long ass one, like just because I was really busy at the second half of the day. So I ate a meal at noon. And then I didn't eat another meal until the next.
Was it hard?
Only that night, right before I went to bed. That's when I was Googling like pictures of tacos.
Oh yeah, she was DMing me pictures of burgers and stuff. I was like, this isn't good.
You know,
that's not good. You shouldn't do that.
I was literally looking under the Chick-fil-A hashtag.
Yeah,
that's where I was. I was just bored. I was like, I want to eat.
That's like the one thing like you shouldn't do if you're fasting. Like, don't even like try not to smell food. Yeah. Don't look at it. It'll drive you like absolutely crazy.
What is your go-to coffee drink? Like, do you go to Starbucks? Do you this is like the most like asked question I think of all time.
So I make my own coffee, but if I went to Starbucks, are we doing that Starbucks? Okay, if I went to Starbucks, I would get black coffee with stevia, 1 pack of stevia, and sugar-free almond milk. I've ordered that there before. And I asked them, I'm like, are you sure it's sugar-free? There's no sugar. There's no added sugar. They're like, yes.
Don't lie to me.
And they'll like check so that's what I get. Super basic.
Yeah, I just get black coffee. But I cut all sugar out of my coffee back in January.
See, so that's crazy. I'm like, whoa.
I don't like my coffee sweetened at all. Like, I actually hate the taste of it with any sweetener whatsoever. So I'll do black coffee. If I have time, I'll bring it home and put MCT oil powder in it. Or I put half and half in it, which is not like, it's dairy. It's not the most ideal thing to have.
Hella judging. I'm like, oh my gosh.
But you can still have, my half and half?
No, just like no sugar.
Oh, I
no stevia.
I don't like sweet drinks, like anything. I don't like soda. I don't like mixed drinks. Like, I hate mixed drinks.
See, I wish I had that problem. Like, I really do. Yeah. It's weird that you have sugar cravings, though.
Yeah, like dessert. I crave dessert more than I ever have.
Cheesecake? Cheesecake?
I had enough of it, though, so I don't crave it anymore. Which is good.
I will say this. I drink so much more coffee now.
Oh, my God. Yeah. So much more
I have,
coffee.
like, 3 cups a day. And because before my workout and then after my workout and then sometimes, like, right before I eat dinner, I'll just have coffee.
Don't you, like, crave it so hard?
I just love it. It's so good.
It's, like, the highlight of my day.
Yeah, I love it.
Coffee with MCT oil.
Oh, my God. And mine's sweet. Well, wait. Coffee with ghee. The butter. Oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh.
That's, it's an acquired taste is all I'm going to say.
And I don't even blend it. I let the oil just sit at the top.
Oh, come on. She sends me a picture like almost every day of all the oil on the top of her coffee.
And I'm like,
you are so nasty.
It's so buttery. Ooh.
I had the tiniest amount of ghee in my coffee one time, and I was like, literally took a sip and I was like, what is that? I didn't know John put it in there, and
I feel like a tablespoon, like a whole tablespoon.
I do 2 scoops of MCT oil powder to get my fat, but I don't do coconut oil or ghee in my coffee. I can't do it.
So good. Like just thinking about it is making me like feel some type of way, you know? Okay, let's see. You guys give me something good here. Give me something good. You know what I don't like about the Insta story questionnaire? They don't put it in order.
In order.
Like, what the heck? Like, why are some at the top, some at the bottom?
What about alcohol? Should we talk about alcohol?
Yes.
What kind of alcoholic beverages can you drink?
Clear.
I feel like there's a lot of different opinions on alcohol online, and it's
kind of confusing. I stick to vodka, tonic, and some people are like, well, tonic. It's fine. Vodka, tonic, and lime, or vodka water. Like the first 2 months, I did vodka with like just actual water, and lime. Tito's vodka.
Tito's. I tried doing red wine. I feel like I've heard like you can have white wine, but I'm like, doesn't white wine have a lot of sugar in it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of conflicting messages out there. So I can't drink wine anymore. It actually gives me like a
headache.
Crazy headache. So I'm kind of like,
you know what's crazy? Okay, so I love wine, like I love alcohol so much, but last week I had rosé. It was so sweet.
Ooh.
Like I couldn't even finish the glass. It was just too much. And then I told them, I was like, it's too sweet. They gave me white wine and it was still like my taste buds have changed.
That's what I don't get when like some resources or sites have said that you can still drink white wine. I'm like, I thought white wine has more sugar than red wine.
Yeah, I get taste of sugar. Yeah, I think maybe because it's just natural from the grapes.
Maybe. I know champagne and rosé are definitely like a lot of sugar.
Champagne?
Yeah.
Really?
That's why you want to die after you drink a lot of champagne, like the next morning.
I thought it was the bubbles.
But I just drink tequila.
I have to burp again.
Keto burps.
This is like a new thing for me. Might be
the
from
burping?
the
Is it
burping.
my house?
No, it didn't just happen like just right now. It happened like a few weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, your house is making me have acid reflux.
I'm giving her acid reflux, you guys. I just drink tequila now, just tequila straight and limes.
That's probably the best thing, honestly. Like liquor straight, no. Wait, chaser or no? Are you like a G or
a lime? I'm not like actually that big of a drinker. I don't think I am.
Katie doesn't drink a lot.
I don't drink like, if I want to have like a really good time, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna drink tonight. But it's not like I'll just have one drink or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Me, I'll have like 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh. Like there's no stopping, you know, which it has to change. Well, it has changed. So on keto, you cannot drink as much. And when people first started telling me that, I was like, oh, it's fine. I've got this handled. Like I'm a G. Like it's cool, you know?
It totally changes.
It totally changed. Like you will get sick because you don't have as much food in your body. You don't have carbs. Like you will get sick. So now when I go out and drink, it's like I'll have like 2 drinks, 3 drinks, and I'm like, ooh, I feel good.
And then you stop.
And then you have to stop or else you'll be like in the toilet.
Yeah. The first time I did it, like the first time I drank, I was taking shots of tequila and like I thought I was, you know, in college or something. And the next day I have never felt worse in my entire life.
Did you throw up?
No, and I wish I did, like just get it out, but it was really different. I had like a protein shake. And I actually ate a banana because I felt like I was at a hotel, so like I didn't have a lot of options. Yeah, but it's not the same. Yeah, just drink something clear.
Yeah, clear
and be careful.
Be careful. I feel like we need to do a part 2 of this because there's so many questions. You guys, they were good questions too. You guys have so many questions, and I feel like I think the one thing you should take from this is to do your research. I always say that. I'm like, do your research, Google it.
Yeah.
Look up YouTube videos. Like when we first started, I was sending her so many YouTube videos. I'm like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Just do your research.
Yeah. And I found like a lot of websites that have like lists of like vegetables. If you don't know what vegetables, like really high carb count vegetables that maybe you want to stay away from. And then like vegetables that you should really be focusing on eating. Stuff like that. And I would write it all down. Like, okay, eat asparagus, kale, bok choy. Like a list of stuff that I can eat and then grocery shop from that.
Yeah. Put it in your notes on your phone or post it somewhere. Do people use Post-its?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but you guys know what I mean. Thank you guys so much for watching our keto Q&A. This was fun. Let us know in the comments if we should do another one, a part 2.
Maybe we could do a cooking video.
Ooh.
Like cooking our favorite keto meals or something.
Yes, let us know in the comments what you want, like right below, please, now. This was fun.
It was fun. Even though my house gave you acid reflux, I'm glad you came over.
Even though I have acid reflux from being here, it's totally cool. All right, you guys, until next time. Oh my God, I have to say Strut and Slay. Strut and Slay. Just Keto app, and that's not sponsored. It should be, but it's not. Should I put that in there?
No. Are you crazy?
Filming with the one and only Katie. Oh, I have to burp.
Get it out, girl. I'm sitting on a booster seat, just so you guys know, too. So that way I don't look like hella short. Oh,
I'm always ready.
Oh, John, wait!
Okay, I don't...
Just say Strut and Slay. I'll be here for support.
Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Bye. Zoe, you gotta go.
Let's go.
Oh, she's moving hella slow.
Oh my gosh. There's like 500 questions here.
People are like, why weren't you listening to your body when you were craving fruit? And I'm like, well, I was also craving like Snickers too. So.
Should I have ate that too?
Yeah.
Keto's making me a little freaky. And I stuffed it in my mouth and like I couldn't breathe. And like I was like.
Okay, how do you know if you're eating enough fat? Any tips besides butter in your coffee? Vomiting face. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
Speaking of that time of the month, like I was definitely a lot more angry this past month. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a card right there. Just read off the prompt card.
I actually have a teleprompter. Should I get one?
Just read off of it. Read off of it. Like we need to wrap it up. Okay. Hashtag wrap it up.
Hashtag wrap it up.
Yeah, we need to wrap this thing up.
Okay.
Why doesn't Turbo come in here?
She's like sitting outside, hella depressed. She misses Shayla.
So we just asked Insta stories. Wait, what did we do? Do you want to just do that? I mean, you're so good at this. What the fuck?
There's always somebody barking in the back of my videos.
Yeah,
so.
Zoe just wants to be up in here. That's what it is. So Katie's like on E sometimes.
Oh my God.
And so she's really good at like interviews and like directing the conversation.
I can't with you. Listen. Oh, is he back there? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks.
I actually have a teleprompter. Should I get one?
Just read off of it. Read off of it. Wait, let me do that again because
I like me. It's so cute when you say that. If this is your first time here.
Oh, okay.
Like 3 months.
Wait, are you telling me to say that or are you just going with it?
No, you can say it.
Oh my God, should we say Strut and Slay together or no?
Strut and Slay?
Yeah.
Can I get away with saying that? Like, does it work?
Okay, let's just not do it. Okay. How do you sign off on your videos?
Bye.